Okay. I'm not no shit to like talk about, but I just want to talk about something that's really important to me. Like after leaving rehab, I think it's so important for people to be good to each other. Like just have that common. Because I believe I've always been a good person, but then because of the use of drugs and stuff like that, and getting into certain situations, I like lost myself a little bit. Like I was more catty, I was more bitchier, I was more petty. You know what I mean? And right now, people think it's cool to be all these things, but it's really not. You know what I mean? Like just being a good person, especially like with my friends and my family. I really try and just to be good, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to hurt anyone. But then I find some people, it's like they just are your friends so that they can say they know you and they can talk about um they can be like, yeah man, I know Kim man, like Kim's my homie, do you know, but they're not really your friends. It's like when it's good they wanna know you, and it's not, you know what I mean? And I think I just grew too old. Like for me, I just don't even respond to such people. Like I literally just flat out and say like we don't fuck with each other. Like leave me alone. Like I have this very good friend of mine. She was actually my best friend, right, from year nine. So we were friends for a very long time. When I turned 18, I went off to university in another country, and she stayed here. So then, on my second year, my mom passed away. Right, it was a really like it was very difficult for me. Like I lost myself. I was getting into drugs. I was fucking up a lot. I was pushing everybody I loved away from me. So with her, in my anger and my hate, and just seeing her like having such a like an awesome life, and I'm just in a shit place. I hate to admit this, but I felt bad. So I called her boyfriend because I knew she was cheating on him, and I was like, "Yeah, do blah blah blah." And then she found out it was me, and I completely denied the story. But then, like after a few weeks, I decided to come clean. I was like, "Yo, listen, I'm sorry. I don't know what fucking Satan's of agents of Satan like took over me, but I apologize." You know what I mean? So then after that, she's like, okay, well, cool. And this is literally someone who've been through shit with together, right? And I've never wronged her ever in my life. She's always fucked me over. There was even this time where there's this guy I really, really liked, right? And we were going to Naivasha. His name, I can't tell you his name, sorry. So I really liked him, and we're riding in her car. It was her, myself, the guy, and like two of her slutty fucking friends from USIU. I won't even mention their names. Like, just one of them stole my dead mother's perfumes at a house party at my house. Like, they're disgusting. But you can catch them on TV. They're on TV now. They're like news anchors and shit. Anyway, that's too petty. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, we go to Naivasha and whatever, and so obviously like I'm giving this guy eyes and stuff, and she's really hot. This girl, she's like a point five. She's really fucking fly, right? So she can get whatever she wants. You know what I mean? And even when we're leaving, she was like, "Yo, Kim." That's the time when I used to smoke weed and stuff. She's like, "Yo, man, if you meet Pato, he's so far. I mean, Pato is so cool, man. Like, smokes a lot of J's and shit. Like, you guys will really click." So that night, everyone gets booze, right? And then she just sneaks off with him, and they end up shagging and sleeping in the same tent. Like, why would you do that? And then the next day, it's like whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's like no apology, no talk about it. It's like just move on, Kim. So even when I sent it to a boyfriend, I felt like, maybe it's the time we've spent away from each other, me being in SA and you being here. But you're really fucking petty and bitchy. Do you know what I mean? And I'm glad I fucked you over like one time in my life. Do you know what I mean? The whole time when my mom passed, she wasn't even really concerned. She just wanted to just come check on me as like the standard, like, I'm here, I'm checking up on you, blah blah blah. But it was just all about her and her things. You know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. So when I get out of rehab, whatever, she's on my gram. So like I'm posting stuff and I look better, obviously, and like I'm back to my old self and everything is good. So she starts hollering at me now, like, "Hey Kim, how are you? I miss you so much, darling. Blah blah blah. Why don't you come over to the house and like chill with me?" And and I'm like, "Yo, where were you like when I was in my worst? You know what I mean? Because I was there for you and your whole family, and you guys were at your fucking worst. You know what I mean?" But it's all good. All I'm trying the message from this story is that fuck people who fuck with you when you're at your worst. Do you know what I mean? Like when there's no hope, when you're in your darkest place, like the people who you can still call and will still be there for you, those are the people you stick with, not the people who wanna be with you when you're up there. Do you know what I mean? Like so unnecessary. And I just don't even like people like period like that. Like I'd rather just pray to God. Like even when I'm in my darkest, it's very hard for me to reach out for help. It's very, very hard. Like even my family, friends, no one would really know like how bad it is. I hate asking for help. It's my worst nightmare. Like I hate having that feeling of somebody owes I owe somebody something. Or that they can walk around and say, "Oh, I did this and this for Kim." I fucking hate that shit. And yeah, I'm in a nice place, baby. So this is home. This is like our clubhouse. The place I stay. It's awesome. Bye.